Hey guys, so we're back to let's get our refinery done for today. I've been out all day, so I've been pottering on collecting things as I go, but I haven't used any for a change. So we'll go to refinery, see what we've got. We've got 35 minutes, so I'm not going to use. I'll use the speed ups just to get them, but I'll go collect the rest of the cards just now while I wait. Just to remind people, if I was to go and use the speed ups now, it would use an hour. But if I wait 5 minutes and 12 seconds or whatever, I'll only use half an hour. And I do that quite a lot myself and just waste them for some reason. Anyway, so we'll go back onto Refinery. Still not added the wee link. I'm going to say it every day. I'm also going to complain every day that we have to do go in Refinery and we end up having to do this and we don't get any prizes, blah 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 blah. Anyway, back to the squad equipment. I'm still focusing more on vests and more on riders. The rest of them I kind of keep. We'll go to our blacksmith or smith. So we've got 3 green cards, 8 blue, 4 purple and 2 gold to collect today. I'll start from worst to best. I mean, you see, if you watch us over the last few videos, you can see that they've been changing things as they go. So the percentages, I mean, there's 88%. I think it's kind of unrealistic. I mean, there's 0% I get a gold. I think at the start we were getting things, but that's definitely changed. So I'm not going to be keeping any green or any blue. Can't do this any quicker, just have to get on with it. If we do get any good cards, I'm kind of intentionally not looking at them until we can go over to the next screen. Unofficially that's a green and blue out of the way, but life doesn't work like that. So in theory we've got 4, we've got 66%. We shouldn't get any green cards at all here, but it's kind of weird that although it's elite cards, the percentage of elite cards is extremely low. Doesn't make much sense. Anyway, we've got 4 cards, rubbish blue, rubbish purple, or purple, another crap purple, and then we'll finish it off. We've got 2 gold cards, so we've got 58% of purple, 23% legendary or gold. Let's have a look. Another purple, and we finish up on our blue. Even though it's 18% chance of getting a blue, of course we get it. So I'm just going to go back to the refinery. So now that we've wasted a couple of minutes, I'm just going to collect all of these. Oh, I never even looked at that. It was 35 minutes. See, there you go, me being stupid. 32 minutes and I just wasted technically 28 minutes. So I've got 2 minutes, I'll come back. We'll just have a wee look. Alliance member, I'll go and help them. Banish the people away. And then once again, go back in here. It's unbelievable that you don't get anything. I'm just going to moan every day about it. Okay, so we'll go back here. We're still at 32 minutes. So I'll have a wee look at the cards that we have just now. Don't know why I keep going in and out like a muppet. So squad equipment, we'll go to the bag. I'm just going to dismantle. I think this is probably the worst I've ever seen it. So I'm getting rid of all the blue. I just get rid of all the blue and purple. Normally I would filter them, which is quite important, especially when you miss one. I don't know how it's worked there, but I'm just gonna. It seems to have broke the world there. So I'll dismantle. I'll double check that my filters are on this time. Seem to be. It's like it's setting you up to fail. Why does it make it so hard to click things? So 330 material. So new cards, we got 3 essentially green and 1 purple. These don't really matter. I'm still keeping these cards because I'm kind of upgrading them if I can to see if they're any use. I will eventually get rid of them. Okay, so our purple one, we got gathering speed of 9.1. It's a gathering based card, and on this one we've got gathering. So there's literally nothing I can do. I can combine the 2 cards, but the best case, well, not the 2 cards, the 2 cards. There you go, there's a good example. So I've got a gathering speed card at 9.9, but the problem is it's a fighting based card. Now this one is a gathering based card and it's 9.1. So straight away I'll just jump into the manage, go to smelt. I'll use this one. So this gathering based card with a 9.1 gathering speed is going to change between 9.1 and 9.9, and I will lose this one. Now what's the whole point of me keeping the better cards? So we'll see what we get. 9.4, but we'll go back off it. So now that fighting base card that had the gathering speed attribute now is gathering for basic and gathering for specialised. That's exactly what I'm wanting for that one. So infantry, garbage, garbage, garbage. So we'll just dismantle the 3 purple ones because they're rubbish. And then we'll go back to refining. I don't know what, it's just really frustrating that you have to kind of kick the button. Okay, so now we're actually under 30 minutes, so I'll use some of my speed ups and check this time. That it's quite ironic that I'm showing you what not to do and do it. So it's auto collecting, don't have time for 15 minutes, and I have no more to use. Help somebody out while I'm here. You can tell by my kind of voice, it's getting a bit repetitive. You just kind of do the same things. I wouldn't mind if it was something good, but to basically come on, I don't know how many cards there were, like, I don't know, 10, 12 cards, and you get kind of nothing for it. It's just frustrating. Right, so we'll go back to our blacksmith or smith. We'll have 1, 3, so we'll get our blue, which gives us a green card. Yeah, something's definitely changed. It's a lot less just now. Purple, so we're not going to look at that at the moment. Not going to. How must have heard us? I think it hears me been moaning about it. Okay, so we'll have a wee look. I don't think I have any more. So nothing else there. We'll go back to the back and have a look at what we got. So the green card, we'll just dismantle that for the sake of it. Okay, so I got 1 purple and I got 2 legendary. So I'll start calling them epic. So I got 1 epic. What's epic about it? I got green gathering speed, so definitely not epic. I'll just dismantle that one. I'm going to have to start locking them so I don't can click by mistake. So we've got 2 new cards. They seem quite high up. So we've got, theoretically, we've got basic, epic basic. We'll just call it green, purple, green. So what do we have? So it's a fighting base card and it has rider squad defense of 2.8, which is technically good, but the card in general is garbage. The only thing that's good out of here is the rider squad defense. I'll have a quick look to see, do I have anything rider based in legendary, and it was going to be vest, so I'll also categorize it by vest. So this is the card that we had. Now we need something that's squad defense and it has to be less than 2.8. So firstly, none of these cards. So basically that card is now kind of, there's no use at all for that card. I'm not going to keep it for squad load, I'm not going to keep it for infantry. Rider squad defense of 2.8. In here I have a rider squad defense of 3.9 and a rider squad defense of 4.9. So at no point do I need that card or can I use it for anything? So straight away I could either sell it, which realistically would get you nothing. So I'll just double check it's that bulletproof, and I'll dismantle it. Bulletproof, garbage, double check that's the only thing I've got selected. I never trust this now because it keeps on picking things. And then we got another card added. Was it this one? I presume it was this one. I'll have a look. What I'll do is I'll just come off all the cards. Go back to the start and just kind of resetting just in case I've done this. So there's our new card that we got. We've got range squad damage, gathering bonus, and infantry squad defense, and it's a fighting based card. So I'm just going to have a look at this. Realistically, this I don't need a gathering bonus and I'll never use that. So straight away with one skill, the card is garbage for me. So I'll have a look to see if I can increase any squad defense for infantry. So I'll go legendary, go infantry, and I'll go back to my vests. Now look at my garbage card, which was lost in the post somewhere. So my garbage card was infantry squad defense 2.7. So I've already got a card better than that, so it's no use. Can I use this to upgrade that? No, because I like this card. It's got 2 infantry skills. This one, all I can do is upgrade lower cards. Come back to that one in a minute. So theoretically, this card, which has infantry defense 2.7, can upgrade this card, which has, don't even know kind of why I have that card. It's just absolute garbage. The best thing out of that is nothing. So this card and this card are kind of useless to me. I've already got defense, so I don't need that one. So I can get rid of the 2 cards. So I'll dismantle. Just double check. Can't believe why. I think that's one of the ones I might have got just by going through. And then the next card must be locked. I mean, there's literally no reason. I already have a defensive card. There's nothing else that I would like to keep. So I'll unlock it. It's quite high in might as well, and I can't really see why. It's a basic card. There's literally nothing. There's no gathering bonus and range squad damage. I think it's just probably because it's a squad damage, but I'm never going to use it, so it's garbage for me. Anyway, so we'll just dismantle that one as well. Double check. And then just because I'm here, I'll just click on manage to see what I've got. So I've actually got a wee bit of material to use now. I'm going to go back to unfilter everything. I'll keep it and see if there's any other ones I can get rid of. So my attached cards would be good if you could have unattached. I don't think you can. Okay, so I've got that. I'm keeping. See how we get on. Cards are not attached. These are more the builder cards that I'll keep for rainy days and stuff. I don't know why I've kept that one. This one, squad load. Can't even do anything. So squad load, I can get rid of that. I think it was yesterday. I just kept the cards because it was a waste of time. I never had any use to upgrade anything. Now I do have some. So that got decent damage to zombies. I'll keep that for now. These are kind of half garbage. Anyway, so now we'll go upgrade our cards. Come back in again. We'll go to riders we're doing. Okay, so I'm trying to do a wee bit of balance 444. So this one, I'll go to manage. and we're going to, let's see what we'll have first. So on here, but we could easily see by this one, so check in here, what was the bottom one? Okay, so 4 to 5 does the bottom one, 3 to 4 will do the top one. I'll just double check. No, that's doing the bottom one. So 3 to 4 is doing the bottom one, 4 to 5 will do the top one, I think. That's mixing it up a bit. Well, they're doing double skills now. When did that happen? Oh, they sneaked that in. Let's have a look at a smaller card. Did they fix something and not tell us? So we had smaller cards, for example this one. If we manage it, oh no, so it's upgrading by not upgrading. Yeah. Anyway, so it looks like that's a bit whatever. Right, so we'll look at this. We've got basic attack damage. I'm using this quite a lot for chases, so I'm wanting my riders to completely focus on basic attack. So basic attack damage, I'll just do this one just now. We'll manage, we'll enhance this. I really want another one to get it a wee bit higher. But if we look at something else, basic attack damage, go manage, and we can get that one up as well. So in general, that was a no bad one. We've got our the buffs that we care about. We've got rider squad attack and squad defense, and we're getting our basic attack damage up slowly. And then the only other one that I really care about is I want the zombie damage just for doing other things, but I would rather have zombie damage than have squad load or some rubbish. That's my personal opinion, so it might be different. And then I'll just double check there's nothing else that I can get. While I'm here, I'll just go and help these people. I just worry that nobody else is helping anyone, because there is literally no point in, apart from the fact that you're helping your team. You just seem to be kind of, why are you doing it? There's no reason. Be nice, even a wee counter saying that, hey, you helped 50 people. Anyway, okay, so plundering, I have nothing. I've already picked it. There's 50 gems to get them. I don't need any speed ups. I can't do nothing for the day. That's it, finished. You know. So if nothing in the refinery, when I actually go to the squad equipment, there's nothing in the blacksmith, and I'm not going to get rid of these any further unless I have to get rid of the card. I'm not going to get rid of them until I have to. Moving forward, we're still focusing on vests, we're still focusing on legendary, and we're still focusing on riders. The vest is because I'm trying to make like alternative cards. So at the moment I've got rider defense, and then I've got rider defense, but I can use that as a ranged card, and then I've got a rider attack. So essentially I've got two cards that I could switch out, and I'm kind of secretly upgrading them both as I go, but I need to kind of I'll focus on this one first because it's got a better secondary card. This one doesn't really have a secondary card, so realistically I've got this card that I'm going to use because it's got two skills that I want, and this card simply because of that one buff I'll just be upgrading if I can get that. Anyway, so that's your 20-minute video of I suppose that was actually quite good. I quite like the fact that I've got my the riders are starting to get 5, 5, 3, 4. Now I can get rid of the other legendary and the other epic cards and get that higher, but I don't want to lose 7 cards just to upgrade this for 0.1%, because if I get rid of the cards, if we go back to the bag, let's just look at these two. If I get rid of these cards, I might get a better one that kind of works well with these, I don't know. So I don't have to get rid of it. The 1 or the 0.1% isn't worth my while. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later on.